You guys got questions or, hey, it's a W. I mean, you guys got all quiet. You got Coach D'Antonio first, but anytime you get a win against the University of Michigan, guys, it's a big win. And our kids, get pumped for every game. And it's, whether it's Eastern Michigan, someone asked earlier in the week, our guys get excited for the game. We're excited for Eastern Michigan. We're excited for everybody we get to play. And that's how our kids play every week. So, just proud of those guys. RJ with a pick six in a big game, and happy for him. And that's Spartan football right there.
Pat, for you, on your defense, talk about how well they played today. Your goals under 17, you did it again.
Yeah.
Just talk about them and your pride you haven't done.
Coach Warner, he's a beauty. He's over here like, Coach, I'm sorry, we gave up, that turnover at the end. Don't really care about the stats, and our kids played tough all day. I think we gave up less than 200 yards. Anytime you do that to any offense, I don't care who you're playing, that's great defense. And kids just play within the framework. They make plays. I mean, Kwan had an unbelievable pick down in the red zone. Scoop that thing up. Happy for him as well. So just making plays when you need to. And that's what our kids do.
Pat, what did RJ do to get that starting job back, and what was the difference in the play of those two safeties today?
I'll have to go back and evaluate the tape, but, RJ played better last week against Indiana, and Monte Nicholson's going to be a great football player for us. He's still a baby, and, he's going to be a great player. Trust me, that guy's going to play a lot of football here and probably in the future. And he probably got 25 snaps out there again today. So, RJ, he's a veteran guy, and sometimes you get a little slump, and we never say, hey, you're the starter, we're just going to sit with it. There's going to be competition every week. And so, and the beautiful thing about R.J. Williamson, guys, is we're on the sideline and making some adjustments in the fourth quarter, and I making adjustments, and R.J. turns around to Monte, and he's coaching him up. So, I mean, just that's the type of kids we have in this football program. And, he's not, bitter, and still fighting the game for a position. He's just a super, super person.
Go for Dave, if you could just talk about the game plan today, what you were trying to do early on, and how you were able to get that run game established.
I don't think it was any different than any other game plan. That's certainly our first goal, is to be able to establish a run game. And coming into the game, Michigan was a very good defense against the run. We felt like it was going to be tough. We challenged our offensive line, and basically we didn't do anything different other than to help make them understand that, hey, you're going to be excited, the emotional, all that stuff is going to be part of this game, but you still have to trust your technique, trust your rules, so on and so forth. And I thought our offensive line did a fantastic job of coming off and establishing the line of scrimmage, and they really did it throughout the game. I felt like we controlled the line of scrimmage and the run game the entire 4 quarters.
Dave, normally Mark would have said take a knee with just a few seconds left, but Connor said before the game, we didn't see it, that they had put a spear in the ground, and you guys knew you were going to score because of disrespect. Did you know going there he was going to give you the green light, or did he give you just after the line?
I didn't see what took place before the game. I just know that we're running our offense at the end of the game, and happy to get Jeremy another touchdown.
Oh, this is for both of you guys. You've now won the last 6 of 7, including the last 4 here at Spartan Stadium. What do you think that says about Michigan State football, especially in this in-state rivalry?
Thanks, Dave. First of all, it tells you we got a heck of a leader. Mark D'Antonio is the things he does during the week. You guys don't get to see all the little things and how he gets our guys motivated during the week. He's a tremendous head football coach, one of the best in the country, and the Spartan Nation's happy to have him lead this program. And that's what it tells you, we got great leadership.
Pat, Michigan had turnover issues all year. Did you think there was a pick six out there to be had? And Dave, when you think about where Langford was at the beginning of the season, the way he's running now, how much better is he with the ankle now, 100%?
Well, turnovers, you're never hoping, I mean, we hope every week we get a pick six and we get turnovers. So you're never saying, hey, it's there, they're going to give it to you. Because you still got to make plays, and sometimes those things go in spurts. Sometimes you're going to get them, sometimes you're not. Sometimes, I mean, they could come in that game and not turn it over at all. So, I think for half, they didn't really turn it over, I don't think, until the second half, it seems like. But you just got to make plays when the opportunity shows. So that's all I can say.
I didn't realize Jeremy ran 35 times. Certainly wasn't expecting that. I keep saying I want to get Delton and Nick Hill more involved in the game, and obviously I didn't do that today. But Jeremy's playing at a high level. I think similar to last year, once the Big Ten season rolls around, he certainly turns it up. He had a great game. He's been playing very good at a high level the last couple of weeks. But I think our offensive line deserves a lot of that credit also, because they're really playing very well.
Dave over here, I was gonna ask about the 35 carries you just mentioned. Is that just kind of going with the hot hand like you guys have talked about, and is that seeing him kind of keep up that level?
Yeah. I mean, Jeremy obviously has the ability to take it the distance. Not that the other guys don't, but Jeremy's a little bit more of a guy that can take it the distance anytime. You know, Delton and Nick, you know, again, I realize that they haven't that many carries, but Delton and Nick are very good football players too. So just, I guess I got caught up in the pounding. It wasn't necessarily go with a hot hand. It was just we're running football and whoever was in there, and we just kept running that.
Anything else? Hang on one minute, Pat.
Dave Warner, the drive for the touchdown drive at the end of the first half to go 14-3, how important was that? It looked like you got a good matchup for AJ Troop on that one, and also executed a good screen pass. How important was that drive?
Yeah, I think it was very important. You know, defense did a good job prior to that. Went 3 and out, I believe. Got us the ball back immediately. Had one timeout, so I think we had 3 minutes left. So we sort of took our time, tried to eat a little bit clock off, and just executed. I mean, I'm not sure there's anything special other than the screen pass. We executed very, very well and got a big play off of that. But it seems like we've done a pretty good job at the end of the first half executing 2-minute situations at the end of the half and taking it down there, because that's obviously a big momentum boost when you're able to go into halftime with a last-minute score like that.
Last question for Dave or Pat?
Yeah, Dave, question over here. The question about Connor Cook. He ran over the defensive back heel for them. Do you encourage him in the open field to lower his shoulder like that? Or maybe it was a little different game early in the game? What are your thoughts on how he coached?
We want our quarterback to run with authority, and I think there's times when you get in the secondary that doesn't hurt as long as you're leading with your left shoulder, not throwing shoulder to play. I mean, we want him to be a threat, and I think the last couple of weeks we've sort of established him to be a little bit more of a threat. So just makes us better offensively if he's a threat.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, thank you.
Please come grab your tape recorders.